Merry Christmas Eve, folks. Welcome back to WWE Network and Show, where I, Graham G.S. and Matthews, break down all the original content you watch on the WWE Network and on Peacock. And today we're talking the December 23rd, 2023 edition of the SmackDown LowDown, as usual being hosted by Megan Morant, Matt Camp in the studio. They open up the episode replaying the Nick Aldis announcement that started SmackDown on Friday. A great show overall, by the way. No full audio breakdown for this weekend due to the holiday. I thought I might have a chance yesterday, but just too time consuming, didn't have a chance to do it. But it was a great show overall. They opened up the show on Friday announcing that in 2 weeks on the New Year's Revolution edition of SmackDown, it's going to be Randy Orton, AJ Styles, and LA Knight fighting in a triple threat match for an opportunity to face Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. They also recap the Holiday Havoc match won by Michin, Zelina Vega, Bianca Belair, and Shotzi, with Michin pinning Io Sky to earn an opportunity at the WWE Women's Championship on the New Year's Revolution edition of SmackDown. We hear from Michin backstage. Michin says that she lost focus on herself when she was focusing on other women in the division, her own boys in the OC, but she also recalls Io busting her nose and beating her back in 2019 on NXT, which I totally forgot about. They do have history dating back to 2019 and on the main roster as well, but as far back as 2019 in WWE. She says she's going to go full circle in that matchup in 2 weeks, win that championship, and remind everyone who Michin is. And they preview the Io Sky Michin matchup coming up on that show in 2 weeks. They also recap the semifinals of the United States Championship #1 Contenders Tournament, with Carmelo Hayes losing to Kevin Owens and Bobby Lashley losing to Santos Escobar on Friday night. We hear from Escobar, Angel Garza, and Humberto Carrillo backstage. They are now a unit, which is awesome to see. Escobar says that LWO betrayed him. Garza and Carrillo say that he has familia now and he isn't alone anymore. And Escobar says he's going to take away what he gave to Logan Paul in the form of the United States Championship come the Royal Rumble. They preview Owens and Escobar for that New Year's Revolution edition of SmackDown in 2 weeks. Matt Camp calls it a smart move by Escobar to recruit backup in the form of Garza and Carrillo and kind of reform Legado with different members, but he questions if that puts a target on their backs by Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, so kind of planting the seeds maybe for a future six-man tag team match on SmackDown, and that costing Escobar maybe. Escobar's got a lot of potential rivals right now between Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio, Carlito, don't know when he's due back, Bobby and the Profits. Big target in the back of Santos Escobar right now on SmackDown, which is cool to see. They also recap the NXT North American Championship match between Butch and Dragon Lee. Great match. Matt Camp says that Dragon Lee being champion does not change his approach or his mindset in taking on all challengers. They also recap the AJ Styles Solo Sikoa main event, won by AJ by DQ following interference from Roman Reigns. They also recap the show-closing brawl with Styles and Knight and Orton, duking it out before their triple threat on SmackDown in 2 weeks. We hear from LA Knight backstage, and he says that he will be the one to face Roman Reigns for the championship at the Royal Rumble, and he says that both Orton and AJ will fall to a BFT because he's going to kick off the new year as the new champion. And back in the studio to close out the show, they preview the triple threat match for that show, and also plug the WWE preview special for the January 4th, I was going to say edition of The Bump. It's not The Bump. The Bump is happening on Wednesday. They don't talk about that. There is a WWE preview special where they preview what's happening in 2024, I think on Peacock that day, so that should be nice. And there's no SmackDown LowDown next week, I believe, because I think there's no SmackDown that Friday. They're not taping a new SmackDown next Friday night, so just a heads up. No SmackDown audio review next week, and I'll be at World's End anyway, but no SmackDown audio review or SmackDown LowDown if I'm not mistaken. So that could change, but I'm pretty sure that's the schedule as of right now. So I'll probably be taking the weekend off. Thank you guys for checking out my review of SmackDown LowDown for this week. I appreciate it. Be sure to like the video, drop a comment, share the video, and subscribe to the channel for more daily content. Have an awesome one, guys. Have a very happy holiday, very Merry Christmas Eve. I'm Graham G.S. Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the reindeer road.